If I gave my heart to you, girl.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Buttadawgz, dogs with the Butta, and welcome back to the Kennel. The Kennel is a creative space in Sacramento for artists to put their talent on display. And today in the Kennel, we have the Osvaldo Jimenez. And honestly, your feature was amazing. We've only had live music on here like one other time. Shout out to Isaac, shout out to I Am Fruits. They came through and they had a drum set and everything, but you making a live beat was crazy. That was.
I'm not throwing it back though. I messed up. I had a little stage fright, but run it back. I'll do it right.
Perfectionist.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to the people, who you are, what you do, what you're about, and where you're from.
My name is Osvaldo Jimenez. Everybody calls me Ozzy. And I don't know, man. I just be doing shit. Like, I have a lot of interests and I have a lot of hobbies, and the guitar is one of them. I like to paint, I like to draw, I like shooting photography. But yeah, man, I just like doing shit. I just think I'm a very curious person. So I have a lot of interests that may or may not be related, but I just like doing shit.
Context behind Ozzy. Ozzy is one of the original Buttadawgz. I've known Ozzy since 2018. We played rugby together at Sac State. Natty champion, to be honest. Natty champion in the house. You've been an athlete, a photographer, a musician. Where did all of your creative energy start? When did you realize you had a passion to emote?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think since I was a kid, I always kind of was drawn to drawing, movies, music like that. I would always do it a lot. To this day, if you see like the side of my notebook, the margins, this is full with just random sketches and stuff. So I think from the jump, drawing was kind of the initial thing that I like, doodling. As I got older, started getting into painting more. And I think really just watching movies, man. I think movies kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things, musically, visually, sonically, that I was just super interested in, and that really come out. I love art, man. Like, I literally love art. Like, it gets me excited, man. Like, going to a museum, or hopping on Pinterest, just like driving around town and seeing shit. I love art, man. Things that may not have a explicit voice, but can convey a feeling, speak to me on a very deep level. So I think from a kid, just drawing, I think, kind of opened the door to everything else that I like now.
And I know that you are very much so inspired by Frank Ocean. Number one probably in your catalog. And you also have that, I don't know, like alt aesthetic of like people, I don't know, camcorders, film photography, you know what I'm talking about, e-boy type shit. You know what I'm saying? How would you describe what you try to convey through your art?
I think you described it for me. Shit. I don't know. I think I like what I like. That's something for sure. I like what I like. So I don't know. If I had to give it an aesthetic, I just think it's me, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm very nothing special. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm any different than a lot of other people. And I think I like a lot of things that other people like. And I hope that when I play guitar or paint or draw, that resonates. Because we have similar interests. We have stuff that we can connect on.
Lame, nothing special. I'm pretty sure everybody that was here for your performance would say that it was for surely something special and you got a gift, what you got going on. What do you plan to do with everything that you do? Because I would like to say you're a multifaceted artist. What do you want to do, and what are your goals for each one, for art, for painting, for music? Even, I feel like you could write a screenplay type of thing, like if you were to get into videography. Like, what do you have any goals in mind for where your talents could take you?
Man, I got a lot of goals, bro. But the main thing right now, I'm trying to graduate school, man. I'm in grad school. That shit's a bitch. I hate it. If y'all thinking about going to grad school, think again. If you got the money, go for it. But if you're broke like me and y'all don't know, think about it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's taking a lot of my time right now. But outside of that, I think creatively, I don't know. I think I just want to dive into stuff and be more purposeful. I think a lot of what I do now is it imitates stuff. So like the songs that I play, I listen to one song and I'll recreate it my way, which I'm still expressing myself, putting my spin on it or whatever. But I think I just want to be more intentional, have my fingerprints on it more, if that makes sense. Not just, all right, that's a cool picture, I'm gonna draw it now. I'm gonna take something that I have in my mind, something I'm feeling, and express that through music or photography or drawing. So I guess just be more intentional. Yeah.
And as somebody who knows you personally, I know you are very proud in your heritage and who you are and your family, mixed Guatemalan and Mexican.
Watermelon and Mexican. I'm a beaner.
Crazy. And I know you're really close with your family and everything, and they mean a lot to you. How would you say that they inspire what you do and how you're moving forward in your future?
100%. Yeah, no, for sure, man. I love being Latino, and I will never be ashamed. I'm so proud to be Latino. And I just think, like, how can you not? You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own experience. Everybody can express themselves based on the way they grew up, culturally, their friends, whatever. But I think that Latinos have such a rich culture, musically, artistically, in all aspects of art. And I think, how can you just not, like, take from that? I think I just exist. Like, I was born Latino. I can't help it. Like, even though I could not speak Spanish, like, I could have never met my family in Mexico. Take that all the way, I'm still Latino. So I think that when I express myself, I'm going to express it through the lens of a Latino American, a Mexican American, a Guatemalan American. So I think it's just, I can't help it. And like I said, I love it. I'm proud of it 100%. I try to grasp my roots a bit more, because the older I get, I feel like I'm kind of losing my Spanish. I feel like I'm not as close to my Latino side, or I'm not Latino enough. But I try my hardest to try to express that in my art, you know, with the music or drawing and stuff. So yeah, man.
Oh yeah, and absolutely. Never invalidate yourself just because what you can and cannot do. You are still a Latino man, if I can say that. Is that okay that I say that?
I'm a bean.
I'm not finna say that.
I love that.
I'm not finna say that.
I reclaim that word. Like, you know how, like, you know, a lot of like bad people reclaim the N-word. I reclaim the B word, man.
As you should, your word. Claim your yep.
It's not even that deep. Like, I just think it's funny. Like, you're a beaner. You like I do like beans. Like, I don't know. That's not an insult to me, but maybe it's me. Like, I get the other ones. Like, you know, the other ones. I don't want to say. Maybe you have to cut it out. But we don't got it. You don't got to say. But there's other insults that I'm like, all right, that's a little mean. But like beaner, that's just funny. Like, I do like beans. So I own it. Yeah, I'm a frijolero. Yeah. I own it. Shout out my beans in the back.
The missus validated what you said. I'm not gonna. She did, so I'm gonna say that's okay.
Shout out the bean in the front too.
Crazy.
Whoever else is here, I don't have my glasses and I have astigmatism, so I can't see. I'm so serious. I took them off because I was like, I'm gonna get nervous with people looking at me. So I just see like a bunch of little lights.
And just, you said you take a lot from your heritage, you take a lot from your community, where you come from. What would you say that you take from it? Because especially with you on guitar, like, it sounded like a little like Chicano type vibe, like a little lowrider type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless that's ignorant, but still, like, what do you try to take from what you're doing, from your culture, and try to implement into what you're doing?
That's a great question. Like I said, I feel like, you know, I think it's part of it. Like I said, is I can't help it. Like, I just am. So like whatever art I create is gonna be through the lens of a Latino American. But I don't know. I try to listen to a lot of like stereotypical Latino music, like cumbia, reggaeton, corrido, stuff like that. And I recently just got into that. You know, growing up, I didn't listen to that a lot, but that's something I've kind of delved into past 2-3 years. Really listening to Mexican, Latino music, whatever you want to call it. And just trying to implement that into what I do on the guitar. And it's hard though, because like I'm not used to playing that kind of music. I'm used to playing like rock and roll and R&B. Like, it's way different. Like the technical skill to play that kind of music is way different, and I don't have it yet, but hopefully I will in practice and time. But yeah, just trying to listen to that music more and just take what I can and appreciate it.
And I knew you once upon a time drew a picture of Frank Ocean. That ended up on Twitter. You ended up putting that in the community. Somebody ended up buying that off you. You are a one-man band. You carrying all this equipment with you. You got a keyboard, guitar, amplifier. You got a whole lot going on. What's the plan? Like, what do you want to do with either art? You get in grad school, you in business school. You know what I'm saying? And you got your music on the side. How does Ozzy plan on, you know, mixing all that creativity into something beautiful? It's already gorgeous.
Thank you. That's the $1 million question, bro. At this point, I get asked that a lot. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with the whole art thing? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't want to keep doing it. Whatever extent that is. I don't care if it's for money. I don't give a fuck about getting paid. None of like fame, nothing. I just want to do it and let it continue to provide something for me. It's a feeling that I get when I do. It's a feeling that I get when I paint, when I play guitar and I draw. That I feel like it's almost childlike. You know what I'm saying? You know when they like people say, "Oh, when you get older, you're not gonna think like that." Like, you gotta hold on to that little child inside you. And I think that art is that one thing that always keeps me grounded, keeps me tied to that little 10, 12-year-old kid that was like, "Oh, I love that movie." And like people be like, "What you talking about?" Like the movie, like it was all right. Like now, like I felt it. Like things like that keep me grounded to that childlike wonder. So I think that moving forward, I don't really know, but it's okay though. 'Cause I think I'm gonna figure out eventually.
And to this day, when you those childlike memories, you don't really let go of. You know what I mean? That nostalgia always gonna hit. That nostalgia gonna hit different. You be singing songs that still, you know what I'm saying? You remember you was 4 years old turning up to. It was like the first one you remember. Your first CD, your first guitar, your first skateboard, your first pencil that you was drawn with. You know what I'm saying? What do you hope the message is that you pass to people that hear your music, see your art? Or what do you want to try and convey to people that are witnessing your creative?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like you said, it's a feeling. I'm not really the most technically sound artist or whatever you want to say. I'm not the best at playing guitar. I'm not really the best at drawing or painting, but I think that at the end of the day, the goal is to convey feeling, whatever that is. I think I really like guitar and like art and stuff like that because I feel like it's kind of a reflection of people in a way because I feel like humans are limited. There's things that we can't do. You know, I'm not superhuman. I can't fly. I can't do these amazing things. And it's the same thing with art. Like a guitar is a limited instrument. There's only 24 frets. There's only A through G. There's no H chord. There's no Z chord. It's a limited instrument. There's only so many sounds I can get out of it. There's only so many colors I can use to paint with. And I feel like that is sort of an expression of the human condition where we're limited, but the stuff we make, man, is infinite, bro. That's crazy to me. Like you can be like, oh, that's already been invented, or like, oh, that song's already been played, but nah, but there's people coming out with new stuff, new music every single day, bro. And that blows my mind. So I think that if I can convey any feeling, I'm doing something right because that's what I try to do when I play. I try to get to that place. I try to be in that feeling. So if I can convey any sort of feeling, whether it's nostalgia, empathy, sadness, anger, whatever it is, man, or anything you just think is cool, like oh, that's cool drawing, like oh, that's a cool song you played, like whatever, man. Just any sort of feeling, I'm all for that.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you, Ozzy. And then we got a camera right here. We got a camera right there. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, anything you want to plug.
Shout out Buttadawg, man. Shout out you, man. Shout out Z. Shout out everybody here who's a part of this, man. I think I speak on behalf of most people, not everybody here, that we appreciate what you do, bro. Like this is something special. I love to be a part of it, even just in the crowd, even if I wasn't playing, like just being here, witnessing this, getting to witness all the amazing performers and artists is a beautiful thing. And I'm glad that you did it, and I'm glad that you're like owning it, man. This is your baby, and I'm so proud of you. Shout out Buttadawg.
Shout out yourself, bro. I'm not gonna let you get off my shout out Ozzy.
Shout out my mom. Shout out my beautiful girlfriend. She's over there. Yeah. I'm so blind. I can't drive home if I'm like this. I'm so serious. Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Instagram. I'm on private. You gonna follow me like if I know you, but Ozzy Jimenez _OZZY JIMENEZ. That's what we on like that. Yeah. Shout out that.
Gatekeeping till the day you die.
Till the day I'm D1, bro.
This fucking guy. Ozzy, thank you for joining us today in the Kennel, bro. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you. It was amazing. I love you.
I love you too, man. And we'll catch you on the next installment of the Kennel, y'all. But for now, Buttadawgz out. Peace.
Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe Buttadawgz on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.